Welcome to Actuate Water Faucet, an innovative blockchain faucet dedicated to revolutionizing water management in communities, especially in northeastern Kenya. By leveraging blockchain technology, Actuate Water ensures fair access to clean and reliable water sources. This initiative not only empowers economic prosperity and educational advancement, but also contributes to reduced crime rates. Our project incorporates a 3-day creative training program for community development workers. These workers will educate households about transformative change, what we call metanoia. This process involves envisioning the future they desire, understanding their current conditions, and mapping out how to achieve that future. Within the Actuate Water Faucet, we offer an innovative 8-week learning program. This hybrid program combines online and physical meetings, catering to diverse learning preferences and schedules. Participants actively engage in these sessions and earn tokens as incentives for their contributions. These tokens serve a dual purpose. They not only reward individual participation but also empower community development workers. With these tokens, workers can train households within their communities, amplifying the program's impact far beyond the immediate participants. This creates a cycle of empowerment and knowledge sharing, enhancing community resilience and well-being. Our solution facilitates economic activities like agriculture and small-scale businesses. It also alleviates the burden on children, particularly girls, who often miss school to fetch water from distant sources. Through Actuate Water's faucet, communities unlock their economic potential, promote sustainable growth, and foster a brighter future for all. Join us in transforming lives with Actuate Water. Together, we can build a sustainable and prosperous future. Welcome to Actuate Water Faucet, an innovative blockchain faucet dedicated to revolutionizing water management in communities, especially in northeastern Kenya. By leveraging blockchain technology, Actuate Water ensures fair access to clean and reliable water sources. This initiative not only empowers economic prosperity and educational advancement, but also contributes to reduced crime rates. Our project incorporates a 3-day creative training program for community development workers. These workers will educate households about transformative change, what we call metanoia. This process involves envisioning the future they desire, understanding their current conditions, and mapping out how to achieve that future. Within the Actuate Water Faucet, we offer an innovative 8-week learning program. This hybrid program combines online and physical meetings, catering to diverse learning preferences and schedules. Participants actively engage in these sessions and earn tokens as incentives for their contributions. These tokens serve a dual purpose. They not only reward individual participation but also empower community development workers. With these tokens, workers can train households within their communities, amplifying the program's impact far beyond the immediate participants. This creates a cycle of empowerment and knowledge sharing, enhancing community resilience and well-being. Our solution facilitates economic activities like agriculture and small-scale businesses. It also alleviates the burden on children, particularly girls, who often miss school to fetch water from distant sources. Through Actuate Water's faucet, communities unlock their economic potential, promote sustainable growth, and foster a brighter future for all. Join us in transforming.
Okay, thank you very much, Frida. Thank you very much, Frida, and thank you everyone else for joining. We are on top of the hour, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's session. It is always good to have all of us here for such discussions. And today we are going to look at water, which is the lifeline of health, environment, and the economy, which is like a journey with Actuate Water by blockchain. And this isn't just another class, it's going to be an opportunity for you to look closely at something we all depend on every single day, that is water. And water might seem to be so ordinary, but it's absolutely extraordinary in its importance to every part of life, from our personal health to the well being of the entire ecosystems and even the strength of our economies. And then for many of us, water is just there. You turn on a tap and you've got the water. But the reality is so much more complex, especially for communities and areas where clean water access isn't a given. And then water shapes our health, keeps ecosystems thriving, and fuels industries that create jobs and grow economies. So today we are going to dive into these layers, seeing how water impacts everything around us. Then through Actuate Water by blockchain, we are working to address the real challenges around water access and water sustainability. And we're going to combine education with blockchain-based incentives, which are not only meant to spread knowledge, but also empower people and communities around the world to make sustainable changes. It's going to be an approach that is practical, innovative, and most importantly, grounded in the needs of the people that it serves. So let's take this journey together, ask questions, share your thoughts, and let's have a real conversation about why water is so central to our future. And this session is about connecting with these ideas and recognizing the role each one of us can play in creating a world where clean, accessible water is within reach for everyone. So, once again, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. And I'm also excited to be a part of this discussion. So, without further ado, allow me to, of course, welcome our topic master today, Caleb. Caleb, you're welcome. You can begin your presentation.
Hello everyone, I hope I'm audible. Can
Yes,
someone
Caleb.
confirm with me? Pardon?
Go on.
Okay, thank you. I'm very humble to have this opportunity to take us through today's session. I'm Caleb Maturi. Yeah, I'm a member of the Actuate Medicine community. Today we are going to talk about water, and as Barbara, our leader, said or has highlighted before, it is going to give us and shed some light on how water is a lifeline of health, environment, and the economy that we all depend on. It is without any explanation that we all know water is very important to us. So it is also a matter that has to be considered with the grave seriousness that it concerns. And as Actuate Biomedicine and under the faucet of the Actuate Water faucet, we are going to learn something today about water and health, environment, the economy, and others. So I'd like to welcome us all to this meeting. Thank you for joining us, and it is an honor to come together once more as a part of the Actuate Water by Blockchain initiative. We made remarkable progress since cohort 1. They decided to share a journey that is covering sustainable and accessible to the communities that lack them. We also have a shared mission that is more than just a project. We are working as a movement that we have to make some tangible impact on water management, public health, environmental impacts, and environmental resilience and economic stability. Our goal with Actuate Water by blockchain is to address pressing water management challenges, particularly in Kenya. We have Kenya and other parts of the world and beyond. The Astra places, those that are arid and semi-arid, that have some water shortages, or there is no frequent supplies of water. So the northeastern parts of Kenya, maybe it faces real struggles with water scarcity, clean access to water, and sustainable practices. To bridge these gaps, we've introduced blockchain technology, which is our main way to reach the communities. And we have to ask ourselves, why blockchain? How are we going to help these people with this blockchain and the technology that we have? One is because it will bring a layer of transparency and accountability, essential for resources management. And this will allow us to track water usage, detect inefficiencies, and incentivize communities to adopt sustainable habits. If we combine this technology with the local knowledge that we have of the areas, we will be creating a model for water conservation that's both cutting edge and community centered. So this blockchain technology that we are introducing and under the Actuate Water by under the Actuate Water by Blockchain initiative will be making an impact through incentivizing the communities. People will have this motivation to work and to have something that will be helping people in water conservation, access, and many more. Because we have a goal, we have to know how we are going to achieve this goal. What are we doing in this place, or as those who are spearheading this project? We have a learning program that is a hybrid learning program designed to empower individuals with the knowledge and skills to take water management to their own hands. And as part of this program, we also offer token incentives, bridging the digital world to engage fully. So this goal can be achieved by us having this knowledge
Caleb, we lost you.
learning how they how under this leisure and health are related before that water has a very big impact on humans' life and on humans' health. Especially access to clean water is not just a basic right, but the foundation of public health. And it is clean water that prevents waterborne diseases and improves overall wellness, enabling communities to thrive instead of merely survive. But health isn't limited to just people. It also extends to the environment and to the animals. Yeah. For the livestock keeping communities, the agricultural sector, these communities largely depend on water, and clean water generally improves their health, and it directly benefits their livelihoods, in the sense that when there is clean water and there is good health and other things run smoothly, so they can depend on that for a livelihood that is rewarding. In this way, water is not just about survival, uh, but it is just creating a healthier and more resilient community, or communities rather. When we have this program, it will champion that people live healthier because they have clean water, and they will be more resilient to other challenges and do the other things. Another part is the interconnection between water and environment. The environment, as I've stated earlier, we have some diversity in this in our topic. We're talking about health, economy and environment, and many other things. This is generally about biodiversity. And in biodiversity, we have it is just the extraordinary varieties and variabilities of life on Earth. We have the ecosystem, which is in a way that it nurtures the plant life, supports animals, and balances the climate. Throughout our sessions, we've examined the threats posed by water, pollution, and scarcity. And this has a big impact to the environment, as we all know. Pollution harms biodiversity, reduces water quality, and disrupts the delicate balance of ecosystems. This we cannot just take it lightly. We have to take it with the keenness it deserves. That we have to make sure that as we have talked about clean water. So this clean water, it means it is not polluted. It doesn't cause any harm to the environment or to the biodiversity, as I've said. Meanwhile, water scarcity that is now aggravated by these climate changes that we are experiencing, it has got very serious consequences that include drought, floods, and changing rainfall patterns that can devastate regions like our country, Kenya, and many others, diaspora countries, where communities already face the harsh impacts of these events. Protecting our water sources is thus very essential for preserving our environment and preparing for future. That is increasingly impacted by climate change. Another subtopic is about water and its interconnectedness to economy. Our economy, we learn that water is a very essential driver of it. It even in the local and national economies, we depend on water very much. Maybe like the international, there's this transportation of cargo. Yeah, and our cohort discussions have emphasized that communities, especially those involved in agriculture, that they heavily depend on water, and in other regions that really need water, where agriculture is their primary livelihood. Water scarcity and unpredictable availability can mean the difference between a thriving harvest and food shortages. By investing in sustainable water solutions, we are investing in economic security and stability for these communities. Reliable access to water helps maintain agricultural productivity, supports food security, and strengthens the foundation of local economies. We cannot just pass without emphasizing on the impact that these communities that depend on agriculture will face if there's a shortage of water to their produce or whatever they are doing. It will have a very big impact that food shortages can cause very many other things to come in. The economy will be strained towards feeding people instead of doing some developmental things and many others. Also, I'm going to talk about the innovative funding, how this project is funded. it is through the retroactive public goods for water projects. This is an exciting approach, and we've discussed it before, that we reward impactful water projects after their benefits are proven. And these we use liquid tokens and soul-bound tokens that we can incentivize and fund the projects that are making significant differences in the communities. These tokens ensure that those contributing to water solutions are recognized and supported, fostering long-term commitment and community involvement. By funding projects retroactively, we are setting up a sustainable model that will encourage impactful contributions and put communities members at the heart of water management. So a reward to those making impacts will always make them be motivated to do more and others to join them. So that is also a way that we're going to, or we are doing to enable the funding of this project. Sponsorships and partnerships is also another thing we need to talk about. The sponsorships we are talking about for this project. We are preparing for the upcoming Actuate Nairobi Summit, which is a pre-Boston summit. We've also been focusing on sponsorships and partnerships, and various companies and organizations have been invited and reached out to join us in this mission to make water accessible and sustainable to every community. We designed different sponsorship tiers. We all know them, from the bronze ones to those platinum. That offer unique benefits to our partners. This will also give them a chance to be part of this journey, and it will also connect them to the global network, showcase their support for water sustainability, and contribute directly to the transformative projects that we have in place. Also, community building through education and outreach is something that we are really supposed to put our focus on and effort in. We are growing a community that has been essential to the success of Actuate Water. So we with consistency and in sharing our educational videos, insights and updates in various platforms like LinkedIn and WhatsApp and other networks that we have, we have to expand, and we are expanding our network to engage more people and to bring more people on board. With every effort that you'll put in and every post you post, every member you invite, we'll be building a platform for water conservation that will bring us together from all the from a global point of view. Like, everyone will be involved, and this we have a role to play in this goal that we've taken to expand this network and to make it a collective effort, that we have something that we can say, yeah, we have done an impact. We have really made an impact through our project. So conclusively, as I'm finishing my presentation, that in every learning session that we've had, in our every discussions, or whatever you share, those your insights, we are reminded of the profound impact of water on our health. So on our health, in our economy, and on our environment, and many other places or subgroups that we haven't mentioned. So our mission goes beyond just raising awareness. We are here to create a legacy of sustainable water management. Actuate Water by Blockchain is more than just a program. We are committed and self-driven. We are motivated to leave a legacy to the future generations and leave a blueprint for communities worldwide. So this model is one that is blending technology at these moments where we need a lot of technology to do many advanced things. So it is a call to all of us to step up and to be together in this journey of making Actuate Water by blockchain to be a very successful project. So thank you for your attending and your support, and let's keep pushing forward as we move on. Everyone and anyone that is willing to join, please welcome them to join us, and we all will see the impact as we live and grow and thrive. Okay, thank you for your time. Back to you, Barbara.
Okay, thank you very much, Caleb, for that insightful presentation. You've given us an incredible overview of just how vital water is to our health, environment, and economic stability. It's now clear that water isn't just a resource, but the backbone of life itself, intertwined with every part of our world. And hearing about ways that Actuate Water by blockchain is using innovative solutions to address water challenges makes it all the more inspiring. This approach reminds us that tackling water scarcity requires creativity, collaboration, and a willingness to think outside the box. As we've just heard, sustainable water management isn't just about ensuring access today, it's about building systems that will last, supporting communities, economies, and ecosystems for generations to come. And with each step, from education to the on ground action, we are moving closer to a world where water is clean, accessible, and protected for everyone. So let's carry forward the insights we've gained today and think about how we can each play a part in this mission. Whether it's learning more, raising awareness, or supporting projects like Actuate, each of us has the power to make a difference. And thank you so much, Caleb, for leading us through this important topic. And it's inspiring to see what's possible when we come together for a shared purpose. So I'm going to briefly talk about an announcement, which is the Actuate Pre-Boston Summit attendance, incentives, and pitching competition announcement. And I want to say that we are excited to welcome attendees from diverse fields, including artificial intelligence, the blockchain technology, decentralized finance, healthcare, and biomedical sciences to join us at the Actuate Pre-Boston Summit in December from 3rd to 6th. And this is to promote wider participation. Actuate is going to offer a free pass opportunity for interested individuals who qualify under the following classification. So here is how you can qualify for a free pass. First, you need to open a digital wallet and acquire 5 Actuate tokens. And to secure this free pass, attendees need to set up a wallet and acquire tokens on PancakeSwap, which will cost approximately 1,000 shillings. This small commitment will allow attendees to join the summit, connect with thought leaders, and gain valuable insights into the future of health and development across Africa and beyond. And why do you need to participate? This is more than just attending the summit. It's about joining a community working with others to reshape Africa's future through innovation and collaboration. And then you're going to get exclusive access to discussions with global experts, insights from top-tier sessions, and networking opportunities that could catalyze transformative ideas. The second way you can qualify is through pitching and poster presentation. You can compete, share your vision, and win Actuate tokens. And in addition to the free pass, Actuate is also going to offer that, where participants can showcase their groundbreaking ideas and solutions in healthcare, blockchain, AI, and finance to win up to this chance is going to make someone win up to 100,000 Actuate tokens. And the competition aims to highlight innovative projects that can drive tangible improvements in Africa's healthcare and human development sectors. So I'm going to break down the prizes. So for the premium position, you're going to get 20,000 Actuate tokens awarded to the most innovative and impactful presentation. The second level is that of the 10,000 Actuate tokens each. 2 participants will receive this prize for compelling and promising ideas. The third level is that of 5,000 Actuate tokens each. 4 participants will be recognized for their valuable contributions. Then we have the participation award for any entrant who qualifies but does not place in the top positions, and they are still going to receive 1,000 Actuate tokens for being a participant. That is going to be a reward for their efforts. And then to enter the competition, each participant must have a wallet with at least 5 Actuate tokens purchased from PancakeSwap. And then the competition registration is already ongoing, and to learn about the competition and more about the submission guidelines, I'm going to share a link for the Actuate poster presentation. And then we have certificates and recognition that every winner in the pitching competition will be awarded certificates in 2 unique forms. The first one is the paper certificate, which is a traditional certificate signed by the Actuate Foundation CEO, symbolizing excellence and achievement. And the second one is going to be the blockchain certificate, which is the Actuate Soulbound Token SPT. Winners will also receive a special blockchain-based certificate in the form of an Actuate Soulbound token. And then benefits of the Actuate SBT are as follows. Proof of achievement. The Actuate SBT will permanently represent the award on the blockchain, serving as an immutable verifiable credential. The second one is the enhanced credibility. The blockchain-based recognition can be shared across professional networks, providing proof of expertise and innovation in digital and decentralized fields. And the third one is connection to future opportunities. And with this, as a member of the Actuate community, SBT holders will also receive priority consideration for future events, partnerships, and projects within the Actuate ecosystem. So I'm going to also share the registration link for the Actuate poster competition registration and the link to the attendance form. So you're also welcome to join us at the Actuate Pre-Boston Nairobi Summit from 3rd to 6th December in 2024 at the prestigious Kenyatta University, and be a part of the movement building a healthier, brighter, and more equitable future that you do not want to miss. So that is it about the announcement today, and I'm going to check if there are any questions in the chat box. If there are no questions, you're going to give me a minute to look for the CEO, and then we can proceed. Meanwhile, you can be typing your questions in the chat box.
All right, let's get started. So, Barbara, you say you can't see me.
Oh, okay. I was wondering who Richard was.
Oh, I don't know who that is. All right. Who is that calling me such names? I'm not even British. Is it Zoom?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Zoom has Europeanized me. I'm from now the European Union, descendants of the European Union. Can you believe that?
Okay.
Is it even
You're
possible?
welcome, Dr.
How did the Europeans manage to produce me? You know, Europeans have got this thing that they produce everybody in the world. Okay, so that's very crazy. I didn't know that Zoom is doing that for me. Okay, so now let's begin from our topic master. So topic master, I wasn't aware you were going to be here today. You see, there was a name of topic master, Mr. Caleb. What's the last
Yes.
name?
Caleb Maturi.
Maturi. Oh, and then why you keep it secret, Miss Barbara?
Oh, there was a typo with the order of learning, but the topic master was going to be Caleb Maturi. Caleb is here.
Oh, he appeared by typo. I didn't understand what was happening. Caleb Maturi. Welcome, Caleb. So you have given us the foundation of life, which is water. You know what water is life? For anyone who has any doubt, you cannot live a day without water. In fact, Water is not just life, but you as self are 60% water. Okay? So water is the most important natural resource. It's not just you, even the Pope himself. You know, the vice president of God is called the vicar of the Roman Church. He has 60% water, or sometimes maybe even more, maybe because he drinks about 3 gallons of water every day. I'm joking. I do not know how much water the Pope is drinking every day. But it's important for you to drink as much water as is available for you, because you need water for everything in your own body. You cannot move an inch without water. Otherwise, you become dry like a cake. Even cakes have water. I would think that you become dry like what? Like a toast. You know, a toasted bread, or even unleavened bread. Leavened bread has got yeast. So water is supreme. It's fundamentally important. You could say it's a fundamental element of life. And because water is the fundamental element of life, water drives the economy. There is no economy without water. I can tell you that as a matter of fact. So this is why it is very, very important to think about water every single day and the blessings that water brings upon yourself. That's why water is even so important. You know, in the Christian Bible, there's water all the way from Genesis going to Revelation. There is not a single chapter that doesn't mention water. So in the New Testament, we talk about the holy water, the living water. The living water, and the water in the Bible is not about the H2O itself. Water is about feelings in the Bible. So water is equated to how you feel. That's the spiritual aspect of water. So when they say in Genesis that darkness hovered over the waters, that is Genesis 1:1 in the creation statements. And darkness hovered over the waters. It means that darkness is covering your sense of feeling. You can't feel what's going on. And then the Spirit of God moves and he says, let there be light. That light removes that darkness that's above the waters. And it means that now you're able to overcome, you're able to overcome your state of inertia. That state that prevents you from gaining access to your higher self, to innovate. You see, today we had a conversation with Dr. Levy, something that made me laugh very much. I'm still going to laugh again. Because Dr. Levy was saying that people have got thinking virginity. They want to remain virgins for thinking as a virgin. I mean, the meaning that they do not want to deflower their thinking, so that they can apply their thinking, so that the things can bear children or can bear thoughts, so they can innovate. That's surprising statement. Dr. Levy, Dr. Levy's chapter of Dr. Explains in Technology, his statement about this thing that stops us from thinking, he's calling it, people want to remain virgin as thinkers, thinking virgin. So, and I say that if people want to remain thinking virgins, then what happens? They are not going to remain virgins, they are going to be molested by poverty. Because if you're not going to apply thinking, rather you apply your spirit, so it moves over the waters, and then you can innovate. So you can say, let there be light, and shed light to this thing we call scarcity. As I say, there's no such thing as scarcity of water. We have abundance of water. But what is scarce is our ability to think, to innovate. And so we can reveal what that abundance of water, where that abundance of water is located. It's hidden. For example, if you have an orange and an orange itself, say an orange fruit, the orange is covered with the skin, the peel, the orange skin, that's called orange skin. You cannot enjoy the juiciness of the orange itself unless you peel off the skin. You have to peel off the skin. And then you may want to eat the orange with the full skin, but then you're going to experience bitterness because the skin of the orange is quite bitter. So for you to enjoy the experience of the orange itself, you have to remove the skin so that that orange juice comes out, and then it will be tantalizing to your palate. It's gonna go there and excite your taste buds. Ryan Anderson, give me a second. Let me speak to this Ryan for 1 second. Hi, Ryan. Hello. I'm at home. I'm in a meeting, but in about 20 minutes, I'll be okay. All right. Thank you. So, yeah, that's Ryan Anderson. He's coming to see me. Okay, so, yeah, so that's what it means, that you have to peel off the layer. You have to peel off the skin from the orange in order for you to enjoy the orange. Similarly, there's that darkness that's covering this, covering the surface of the deep, described in Genesis. That darkness has to be peeled off. But you don't peel off with pliers or even with pangas. You peel off with your consciousness. So that's why your spirit is said to move. Yeah, because I'm saying this because you are created in God's image. I'm not saying you are God, but you're in the image of God. Okay, so you understand that. Your spirit has to move so that you can shed light in what is in that deep. That deep is where the water is located. If we don't do that, then we're going to be complaining all the time, oh, there's scarcity of water, when the water is actually not scarce at all. So I want us to understand that that's the spirit that we embrace in Actuate. There is no scarcity of anything. Everything that you want has been created. It was created on the first week. So the creation is finished. Everything we need is created. All of us, our duty is that if you want to see that created, the creation, we have to uncover that darkness that is covering the surface of the deep. Read Genesis 1:1 and you understand that. Genesis 1, chapter 1, so you can understand that idea, what it's all about. Then when you have water, you have abundance. If you don't have water, there is no abundance, it's destruction. So it's like a binary, 0, 1, where 0 is absence of water. And water is actually not absent, it's already there. And 1 is abundance of water. And water which is already present. So where 0, you survive without water, which is really impossible. So it means death. Because even life expectancy is challenged. That you see people who stay in places where water is insufficient, they tend to have a life expectancy of mid-40s. They can, at the age of 48, you are an elderly person because your body is dry like a toast. Or you thrive. So if you have water, you thrive. That's 1. So it's 0, 1. You could say it's binary, just like computer science. So what are you going to do? Are you going to choose 0 or are you going to choose 1? You see, this is a matter of choice, which is called agency. Choice. You choose whether you want to have abundance or you want to have nothing. And so what we say here in Actuate Nation, we choose abundance because abundance is already always present. I want to repeat that, already always present. There is nothing new under the earth, under the sun. So that water is already always present. Let's figure out how to gain access to it. It's just covered. That coverage, that cover is called darkness, that covers the surface of the deep. And that is why you go to school, to learn how to peel off that layer of darkness. So you go to university, you go to college, first of all, you go to high school, you not so that you can use that knowledge to throw away. You go to school so you can use that knowledge and figure out how to pry that darkness that is covering the surface of the deep. So when you unpry that, then you open it for us. And so our job in Actuate Nation is to actuate that technology for prying open that cover, the cover of darkness, so that you gain access to abundance. Yeah, and so this is not really complicated. It's about awareness, of being. So we raise awareness and then we incentivize people. It's really hard for human beings, for the fallen humans, it's really hard for human beings to pry open things spontaneously. It's very, very hard. Human beings don't just do things spontaneously. They have to be activated. Because as Dr. Levis calls it, human beings in their thinking sense, they want to remain in thinking virginity. And that is true for nearly all humans. They do not want to think. It's almost as if it's painful. Because thinking about how to gain access to abundance means that you need to have to apply your thoughts and innovate. This is why even at the summit, we are incentivizing people to, first of all, attend the summit, is what Barbara has explained. We have a free pass for you, okay? So free, but you have to give yourself incentive for you to gain access to all this deep knowledge. The free pass, you'll get a free pass. You don't have to pay that 20,000 shillings to come and partake to this huge festival of prying off the darkness from that is on the surface of the deep. You do not have to pay 20,000. Instead, create a blockchain wallet like you already have. Then go to PancakeSwap and buy 5 tokens. These 5 tokens may cost you about 1,000 shillings. So instead of spending 20,000 shillings, you spend 5,000 shillings. And then you have the evidence of that transaction. You come and show it at the summit at the entrance, and then you say, I am one of the many. I'm not the one of the zeros. I'm the one of the one, because this is binary. You either have or you don't. Okay, that's how it is. You either have this binary equation. Who gave us binary, by the way? Was that Bernoulli? So you know. So you understand that. So it's binary. And then that is going to give you a free pass as an attendee. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, 20,000 is too much money, I can't afford. Well, that is not true. But we don't want to go in serious argument telling you actually, when you say you don't have, for those who do not have, even the little they think they have is taken away. So we want to work with you so that the little you think you have is not taken away. Okay? These are holy scriptures I'm citing here, even the little you think you have. But for those who have, even they're given more and they have abundance. So you want to be on the side of abundance. So use your abundance and get those 5 tokens from PancakeSwap. And that means that you have practiced how to obtain tokens from PancakeSwap. And then you can do what? You will attend the summit. Spread the word out to everybody you know out there in the world. And we want to see you there. And then we want also to see your innovation. So there's going to be a competition for innovation. 2 types of competition is prize competition and poster competition. Pitch competition. Pitch is where you come and pitch your innovation. Of course, make a poster to pitch to the people. And the winning poster, the winning pitcher, the presenter will get 20,000 tokens. These tokens are liquid. They now are going to help you build what you have pitched there in that meeting. Okay, 20,000 tokens. That's going to be one that positioned for only one person. Then we have two people who can get the second position, and that person will get 20,000 tokens. That's a big price. 10,000 tokens each, and that makes 20,000 for the two second positions. And then third position, we will have 5 people, is it? I think 4. Each one earning 5,000 tokens. And those 5,000 tokens are going to go to the third position, that in the post and pitch presentations. And then for entering into the competition, coming to show your poster or sharing a pitch, and you do not win any of the either prize 1, prize 2, prize 3, first, second, third position, you will get 1,000 tokens just for the goodwill. Now, this is why we say for those who have, even more is given and they have abundance. So that's how you gain access to abundance. So these are competitions. It's going to be supremely competitive. There's quite a number of people who are highly talented, such as yourselves. Get ready for that. And that's what I would like to say, because I think I have somebody coming in a few minutes. And yeah, so let's I know, unless now maybe there are questions, but let's continue this conversation also on the WhatsApp groups. And of course, spread the word out there that there is free pass, and anyone who wants to come to the summit should get 5 tokens in the liquid pools, and that person will get a free pass so long as they can show evidence. This is like the lottery competition. You cannot win a lottery unless you buy the ticket. So the ticket is made cheap. So you're getting to get 5 tokens in lieu of spending 20,000 shillings. How about that? Now that comes directly from my pocket. And so I'm giving it to you so that we can have a good time in Nairobi at KU. Thank you. And one final thing about the summit, that over the past 1 week, we have seen some tremendous response. That's why we are talking about having this competition. So many different people, so many different organizations, very high level. They want to be with you in Nairobi, or they want to be with you at KU. So do not think that you're going to be alone. It's really exciting. I say that the momentum for this summit is in fever pitch. Remember, we have only about 3.5 weeks to go. Now we are actually 4 weeks. We're in November 2nd, December 3rd, 4 weeks away. So use these 4 weeks to reach out to everybody you know, even the people who you would love to come and see your presentation, including including your grandparents. All right, yeah, your cousins, plus all the professionals you would like to see your work, who you think will be very instrumental in your career. Okay, so that's all I would like to say. And back to you, Barbara.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Masharia, for your insights. And seeing no questions in the chat box makes me understand that everyone has been following what we've been talking about from the first step to the very last. And maybe just to remind everyone that you need to take note of the announcement about the free pass to the summit. And then as we wrap up today's session, I want to also take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered. And we've said that water truly is the foundation of life, essential for our health environment, and prosperity of communities around the world. And today's discussion has shown us that ensuring sustainable access to clean water isn't just a goal, it's a necessity that affects every part of our lives. And our journey with Actuate Water by Blockchain has given us a fresh perspective on the power of combining technology, community involvement, and innovative thinking to tackle water challenges. We've seen how blockchain incentives, education, and community empowerment can work together to make real and lasting change. But this is only the beginning. The insights and knowledge we've gained here are the tools we carry forward, whether it's by spreading awareness, supporting sustainable water practices, or getting involved in projects like Actuate. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here, for your attention, for your engagement. Remember, each one of us has a role to play in building a future where clean, accessible water is a reality for everyone. So let's continue to learn, to take action, and to inspire those around us to join this mission and to also attend the summit in December. Thank you once again, and let's keep moving forward together. And lastly, this being a learn to earn session, we are going to reward you for attending the sessions, and I'll be sharing the link to the attendance form so that you can fill it out and you will get your Actuate tokens at the end of the month. Unless there's someone with a question. I've shared the link to the attendance form. You can fill it and feel free to leave after you have filled the form. So thank you very much, everyone, once again, and a special thank you to our topic master today, Caleb. Thank you very much for joining us. You're welcome, Steve. I can see your comment. And just an announcement that we have a blockchain session at 8 p.m. and everyone is welcome to join to learn about the blockchain.